This is your meeting minute for the June 2nd Select Board meeting. Public Works Director Steve Cronin came in front of the board to discuss the status of the Park Street Bridge. Mr. Cronin said that the bridge was indefinitely closed in early February when Public Works discovered a significant hole in the wooden bridge deck. After this discovery, he reached out to the owner of the bridge, the New Hampshire Department of Transport, to assess the damage and schedule a repair.
So they assessed it, determined essentially that there was more to it than just a superficial repair, and they were going to have to do some further investigation of the bridge. And since then, they've been conducting some additional engineering assessments to look at whether rehabilitation of the bridge is possible or they need to proceed with removal.
Mr. Cronin went on to explain that in 2024, CSX had expressed interest in the removal of the bridge to accommodate double-decker trains. In an attempt to gain additional information and clarity about the future of this bridge, Mr. Cronin and several other department heads will be meeting with an official from the Department of Transport on June 11th. At this time, the future of this bridge is uncertain. It will either need to be rehabilitated, removed, or replaced, but there is no current timeline for any of these solutions. The board then opened the floor to the public to hear what they had to say about the Park Street Bridge.
I understand that the railroad track is CSX's. They are responsible for that. The state is responsible for the bridge. But it is our town and our neighborhood, and I think it's critical that we have an opportunity to have an input.
But I'm a little concerned about fire and police and their ability to access the other side of town when a freighter comes through.
This will be a discussion item for us on a weekly basis, and then we will be bringing it back at select board meetings when it's appropriate and public meetings when that's appropriate. And we'll keep our communication open. When we come here, we try to have all the facts for you.
The next discussion item on the agenda was the third hearing for the potential parking ban on Drinkwater Road. This issue was brought to the board after an Exeter resident noticed a safety issue caused by people parking on the side of the road when accessing a Phillips Exeter trailhead. The board opened the floor to public comment, and this is what Exeter residents had to say.
The problem with that road isn't parking, it's the speed. Now, I don't have a speed gun or anything, but if there are cars that are going over 50 often, it wouldn't surprise me.
It's a wonderful area on both sides of the road. Just want to make sure there's public access to public lands.
Agreed.
I guess I'm the only one really in favor of it. Going back about 3.5 years ago, it wasn't just me. My neighbors on either side of me, we all came to you to talk about the danger of people parking there. Really now I'm just kind of the last man standing. And we've just seen way too many close calls, and you need to decide whether or not you want to take that risk that somebody may get seriously injured or killed.
My own personal opinion is we should wait for now on doing a parking ban on Drinkwater Road and see what our great staff can come up with to enhance the recreation and wildlife corridor that is Drinkwater Road.
We do have to have people slowing down. We're having the problem all over town. It's not just Drinkwater Road.
I concur with my colleagues on the board. I would entertain a motion to pause adding Drinkwater Road to the Exeter Town Parking Ordinance 101.2.
This motion passed with a vote of 4-0, putting a pause on the potential parking ban on Drinkwater Road. The next select board meeting will be held on June 16th in the Novak Room. See you there.